Morning! More socks. More socks. Today we're doing two things. First, it's a really quick one, but just I tend to think about outside the box, and I know not everybody does. With the way things are with the hairdressers not being open at the moment, and if you're anything like me, I tend to lose hair balls and hairbands and stuff. So what I've done is I just kind of had this panic the other day because I needed to pin up my little top-notch bit while I was doing a bit of baking, and I've run out of Kirby grips. I've got some more on order, no panic, and I just wanted to stick something in it, and it was too hot for a Higger band. So I grabbed my socks, and all I did was literally just cut. So I cut off the toe, and then the bit that goes across almost the main part of your foot is ideal for making just little hairbands. Look, you can, a little top notch. It's not very trendy, but obviously you can match it to any outfit you want. See, got a bun today. How good is that? So that was a little aside. The main one I wanted to do was I found these socks. I was clearing out my drawers. Now, do you know, I don't know why I bought them. I think I went through a phase where I was going to have a bit of a kind of hippie, grounded. It doesn't work. I'm a gothy girl. Can't get beyond that. So I bought these. Now these are boot socks. I have to do that because they're so big. So the idea is they're very thin. You can wear them over top of knee-high boots. The instructions have little, they even come with instructions to show you how you can wear them. Great socks, really good quality. But I bought them ages ago and they just sat in my drawer, and I decided, do you know what, I'm never going to wear frilly socks under my boots, so might as well just get rid of them. And rather than get rid of them, I thought, what else can I do with them? So I tend to wear an awful lot of fingerless gloves in the cold when I get the chilly. Purely, I can't be doing my normal gloves. I can't be doing my not being able to pick stuff up. But if I can keep this part of my hand warm, then my fingers don't get so bad. So it gives me the opportunity to still paint and do arts and crafts, even if it's cold. Joys of living in a 250-year-old house. It gets very cold in here. So I thought, why not try and make some fingerless gloves out of them? And I'm going to see if it works. We're going to see if it works with no sew. So, dipping down. So all I'm going to do, because I don't like them too long. I mean, these are long enough that they could go right up to my elbows if I wanted to. But I don't like them that long. They restrict. So I'm going to cut them off here-ish. So it's your choice. So if I want to, I can pull them up, or I can kind of let them go. Now when you pull a sock, it will start to curl once you've done that, which almost provides that top edge as a sealed section. Does that make sense? It curls on itself, which means you don't really have to hem it. If you want to, you can zigzag it on a machine, or you could hand sew it. So that's that bit, and then I need something for my thumb. Now I've realised I've got these, and I don't want these on the bottom, so I need to be very careful about where I want my thumb to be. So I like my fingerless gloves to come with my hand back, kind of halfway up my fingers almost. So I'm just going to mark there where I want them to go, and just almost take a little triangle. Now you're looking at that thinking that big fat thumb is not going to go through that hole, but don't forget it's a sock, it will stretch. So let's give this a go. And actually, that's not too bad as gloves go, if you mind the chunky bracelet underneath. So let's have a go with the other one. Now I will take this one off because I want to make them the same, funnily enough. It's a bit like odd socks, I've got real issues with it. So bearing in mind it rolled, flip it round. Where are my buttons? Yeah, that's right. Get me 3 dimensions working there. So what I would be tempted to do, in all honesty, is maybe to zigzag around the thumb hole, but at the moment it looks like they're going to hold. So again, if I pull it, it will start to roll. Slide my hands in. I'm not sure that the frilly bit and I are going to get on, but I can remove that at a later date. If you wanted to, you could always of course have your frilly bit at the other end. I just thought it might make quite a nice design feature down at the hands here. Okay, so and then you can pull them down, or you can pull them up further if you want to. And as I say, these are quite thin socks. You could do it with thicker woolly socks if you wanted to. So if you've got some old walking socks that have got holes in the toes, So it's a great way of upcycling if you've got socks that aren't necessarily odd, but have maybe got holes in them and you don't fancy darning them because life's too short to darn. I'm not very good at darning. So that's it. How to make a pair of fingerless gloves, which I think are quite trendy and smart looking. And you could always sew other buttons on and stuff just to kind of fun them up a bit more. Make them really, really funky. So there we go. Fingerless gloves from a pair of socks that have either got holes in them or that you're never going to wear. Have a lovely weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.